Yo, what is good everybody, and welcome back to yet again another Minimal Mondays. So since we launched the brand in 2016, we've began to see more and more brands start to pop up through our Instagram feed, offering what look to be similar garments at similar price points. But are we really the same? To put it short, the answer is no. But for today's video, I did want to expound on that just a little bit more and have a bit of a discussion with you guys about how we here at Mnml function on the day-to-day. So the first thing that I do believe that we need to rectify is that the way that we work is much different from those other brands, because a majority of them do drop shipping. And to put it simply, this is essentially where companies purchase in bulk pre-made goods, rebrand it, and sell it on their own behalf. They're essentially selling somebody else's goods and retagging them with their own names. No effort, no design, nothing in-house, apart from the tags. And now one of the biggest troubles with doing this drop shipping method is, number one, the quality seems to be always very inconsistent due to the fact that they're not manufacturing these goods themselves, and more often than not don't have direct communication to these drop shipping companies. Quality control essentially goes completely out the window. And it's not necessarily their fault, because there really isn't any way for these companies to hold the manufacturers accountable, as the manufacturers predominantly really only function on the basis of bulk and supply for a plethora of different brands, drop shippers, and companies alike. So do we here at Mnml dropship? Well, in short, the answer is no. Everything as it relates to design, manufacturing, quality control, sending out the products, our warehouses, everything as it relates to getting our final product onto you guys is based on a systematic measure that takes our entire team to orchestrate. So once again, do we drop ship? No, not even close. Once we approve designs here in LA, those designs are sent over to our factories, those of which we've had a long-standing relationship with. Now, while we just started in 2016, we've had a relationship with these factories for years. And as a byproduct of that, they know exactly what our customers need and the standard of quality that we are looking for. Now, once the garments are produced, they actually end up over at our warehouses, which are located in the Midwest. The reason for that being is that this is the fastest possible fulfillment outside of Amazon. Like I said, this whole thing has been systematically measured to make sure that our customers, our community, would be happy with everything as it relates to product, design, quality, and fulfillment. Now, just to put in perspective how differently we here at Mnml function from those other companies that do drop shipping, apart from the fact that they buy it in bulk, can't guarantee their quality on a consistent basis, and more often than not struggle with communicating with these companies, for them, it could take up to a month for their product to get to them before it ultimately gets retagged and sent out to you guys. Mind you, these come from random factories and companies located all over the world. Much of the time, they never even have direct contact with the people who own these manufacturers. That's not how we function by any stretch. Now, for us, once the order is in, we ship within 1 to 3 days. A majority of our products go out within 24 hours. And that's because for us, one of our top priorities is to get our products into the hands of our community as quickly as possible. Now, sometimes we fail in regard to that, but that's because we have a really high standard in relation to design and quality, and sometimes that can take longer than we'd like it to. Our team refines every detail about our styles and only allow the best versions of those styles to get the green light and ultimately get into production. This means at times our product might take longer to create, but we sincerely believe being able to produce a product that we know we are proud of, we know that you guys will love, and will live up to the standard of quality that we set for ourselves, the wait is ultimately worth it. We put a lot of love and energy into our products. We're really proud of what we create. Do we get every single piece right every single time? No, but our customer service team prides itself on keeping our customers happy and making sure nobody feels slighted. If on the rare case a customer receives a defective product, we are quick to send them a replacement, and that's probably one of the biggest differences in relation to our customer service between us and these random dropshipper companies. Here at Mnml, we're proud of our products, we're proud of our price points, and we're proud to be a part of this streetwear community. Ultimately, we stand by our products, we're proud of them, and we strive every day to keep the price points as competitive as possible to ensure our community is able to access them. We've been serving our customers for 4 years now and have no plans of going anywhere anytime soon. We will always stand by the quality of our products, and we will always strive to make the price points as competitive with any of these other brands offering less quality, attention to detail, and customer service as possible. We are always listening to our community to develop more products that you guys actually want, and your support is what helps us expand into more styles and to keep restocking the products that you love. Now, in conclusion, and on a bit more of a more personal note, this is essentially how I found Mnml. Now, some of you may already know this, but I know a majority of you don't. On my personal channel, when I was first starting out, I did these videos where I would look for the best alternatives to distressed zipper denim. It was right around 2016, and zipper denim that was distressed was the absolute wave. It was trendy. It was just the coolest thing at the time. And so, as a product of that, I would personally go out and test out every alternative and option there was to distressed zipper denim, some of which were all right, and most of which were absolutely horrendous. They came from all kinds of big brands, small brands, drop shipping brands. Ultimately, I ended up hearing about Mnml. The word on the street was they were a really great option. And at this point, I had a pretty low standard of what I perceived to be a good option for zipper distressed denim. Even if it was just a little bit better than what I had seen, I would have been impressed with Mnml because the price point was already super low. And upon arrival, I was in absolute shock because right away, the first thing that I noticed was they were using high quality grade denim. This was 13-ounce denim, and I thought to myself, this has got to be a mistake. The quality is way too good for this price point. I ended up doing the review. The review did really well on my channel. The code Paul10 was established, and the rest is essentially history. And yeah, that's essentially how I found Mnml. It was the fit of the denim as well as the fact that the quality was really nice that drew me into the brand. But what essentially kept me around is the fact that they were always and consistently functioning at a high standard, whether that be in terms of customer service or quality, or the fact that you get amazing value out of these goods, especially at the price point. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I hope that you guys found it somewhat insightful, that you guys could see in a little bit more into the company and how we function. Hopefully that was able to answer your guys' questions. And of course, if you guys have any more, feel free to ask them down below. As always, we really do appreciate the support of this community and consider it a privilege to serve you guys. Anyways, as always, I will see you guys again next week for another Mnml Mondays.